It is time to start our adventure. This is Tales of Swordfall.
But Flea, it's still your turn. Or it is your turn now. Are you gonna just keep holding it?
Does it look like they're all running now? Or
Does Krakatur look like he's about to run?
Krakatur is raging right now, and he's kind of standing next to this guard, and this guard took a swing at him. So Krakatur looks like he's ready to fight.
okay, I'm gonna hold it. I'm just ambiently using Druidcraft to light the end of my arrow on fire, and then it goes out, and I'll light it back on fire and just kind of look bored. Because I just want to be shooting things instead.
Okay. Ash, it is your turn. This dude still is trying to hit a tur, and he's also kind of a racist asshole.
Well, I don't expect Krakatur is going to be going non-lethal. So...
Well, Nilkus didn't go non-lethal either.
That's also true, yeah. So as my bonus action, Ash puts his hand out to his side, and his sword blinks into it.
Nice.
And he's gonna take his 2 sword attacks, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, I get 2 now. 22.
That hits.
7 damage.
Nice.
25.
That also is a hit.
8 damage. Oh man, that always feels good.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do right now.
Yeah, you cut him twice really well, and yeah, he's not looking good. I mean, Krakatur might just beat him into the inch of his life. Let's find out. Krakatur, it is your turn.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna attack. Might as well use this fancy pantsy new Nodachi, right?
Does everybody have to do a dexterity saving throw first?
Yeah, why not? Let's say yeah. Because
does that include me now since I'm in the alley, or am I far enough away?
You're far enough away. I think.
Okay, good.
No, Flea's far enough away.
Oh my god!
Just one.
What? Everyone's just gonna take one anyway.
Does that make me too?
Are you actually in the alley, like very close to this, or?
She's peeking through.
Now, like, everybody who's outside of this alley basically isn't going to be affected, including the people on top of the roof. Just the people inside the alley, so that's, you know.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Cool.
Did you say we all lose 1? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And correct, here. Do your thing.
Alrighty, I'm gonna attack then. So let's see if I hit.
Oh, wait a minute, that was Ash. I'm looking at the wrong screen.
I get 2 attacks, luckily. So.
Yeah, that was an 8. That's not good.
Yeah. There we go.
24.
And that's gonna be an additional +2 damage because I'm raging.
Nice. So it's 6, 8, 10.
Yes.
So what does it look like when you kill this dude?
Ooh, okay. So because Flea had that action readied up, Flea's gonna like shoot him with an arrow, which will like catch him. So like my first attack, I'm gonna go to swing and the guy ducks under it. But Flea with the readied action to shoot him begins peppering him with arrows, making him start to stumble, and then Krakatur is gonna spin around, with this Nodachi lighting up with the power of lightning, and he's just gonna cleave the guard in two.
I'm also gonna give Krakatur the finger guns afterwards.
Nice. Yeah, that fight is over. The other guards aren't going to join because they think Clarkson is somehow involved, and he was just, they were like,
And that's
"Oh,
what you get for being a racist prick." And he spits on the dead guard.
that's classy, very classy."
I'm
Ash
raging.
is gonna take a rag and like clean his sword real quick and sheath it and be like, "Hey, let's get out of here."
Nilkus is gonna thaumaturgy the whistle in the opposite direction.
So they go in the opposite direction.
Okay. Like past the dark stuff. That should be up for 10 minutes anyways, the darkness. So the other guards still shouldn't see us.
Yeah.
So he's gonna...
Let's see if... Yeah, they're spooked enough that they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to that whistle now. And,
okay.
yeah, those guards start running off. They'd kind of forgotten what they were doing and who they were looking for. You guys just killed a guard. Congratulations.
Yay.
I'd like to just kind of waltz up, and I'd like to take the guard's badge.
So do you wait until the darkness clears, or do you just...
Ash,
well, I'm next to Clarkson, right? So I'm already in the alley.
I'm gonna leave the darkness up for the full 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna disperse that just
Rand's going to peek at the body too.
Is the darkness blocking my view of the body, basically?
Yeah, like it's basically at the entrance of that alley, so anybody like who started looking in just sees dark.
Oh, okay. See, I thought I was already in the alley. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ash, can you burn the body?
And
I mean, yeah, but not that quickly.
Can I tell the combat is over, like by the sound of it?
Yeah, it sounds like it's...
Alright, I'm gonna waltz into the alley then.
Just through the darkness, just whatever.
Yeah.
If he hears footsteps, he's gonna book it in the other direction.
Krakatur ain't booking.
Yeah, you guys start hearing footsteps through the dark, spooky cloud.
Krakatur, he's just gonna stand over the body, huffing and puffing, just like, no one shall shackle me.
He's gonna motion for Ash to like run with him in case it's more guards.
Yeah, Krakatur, maybe we should head down the alley a little bit just in case.
If it's more of those guards who'd wish to see me locked away in shackles, then
they're gonna die probably.
I shall have blood, but for now we shall hide and wait.
So you two start running off.
I'm gonna jump off the roof onto Krakatur's shoulders.
Okay, give me an acrobatics, and Krakatur, give me a strength.
And will
or an athletics, whatever.
Ooh, and I'm an angry boy.
So it doesn't. So like these are like 2 to 3 story high buildings, and Flea, you jump off. You are magnificent at it, and like Krakatur somehow is able to take just that impact and somehow not be affected by it.
And I think Norik was just getting over to Flea as things are wrapping up, and Flea just leaps off, and
and you look down, and it's just like Flea belongs on Krakatur's back in some odd fashion.
Yeah, and it looks like there's let's see, can I see what's going on, or is there darkness down there? There's darkness.
It's only at the start of the alley. In the alley, you can actually see the dead body.
Okay.
You can see Krakatur and Flea and Ash going. Alonzo's entering. I don't know where everybody else is.
Ryan is going to, because she knows where there's body, there's gold.
Oh jeez.
If the combat's over, I'm gonna duck back into the alley.
Okay, so you're ducking back
Narek
into the
is
alley.
just gonna be like, "Oh no, what did they do?" And he's gonna start climbing down the building.
Okay, give me another either athletics or acrobatics, depending on how you're getting down.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Do you parkour?
We're just gonna say, I just like wall jumped my way down.
You do it in a magnificent fashion with that crit. So.
And leaped across the street over into the alley just in one smooth motion.
Nice.
How about that?
That's awesome.
And I'm gonna say, Rand's right there.
Yeah,
right?
Rand's coming in. Sounds like Taz is coming in.
And Nork's just
Also
gonna
Alonso.
immediately assume, Rand, what did you do?
I didn't do anything this time.
Oh,
What
that's
did
a
What
surprise.
did you do?
And you see what? It's Ash, Cracketeer, and Flea. You guys are just running away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You hear this cry of Taz, what did you do? And Tabby, where are you at?
I am still on the roof watching Taz. If she's moving, I'm going to look around to make sure there's no more. Still keeping vigilance on the snipers and things that
Yeah.
we're shooting. Like, just still looking around.
It seems like those guys are long gone. The guards are now like going down the street, trying to avoid the situation. And
if Taz is running towards them, then I'll move towards them too.
Yep, and the street is mostly empty too because the gunfire. So,
Are you guys running like away from the Fisted Fairy?
Cracketeer, Ash, and Flea would be running away from this area.
Okay. Tabby is going to use her climbing capabilities and try to stay on the roofs in their direction.
Nice. Just a
Taz is
moment
gonna
here.
look at the others in the alley and say, "Can any of you dispose of a body?"
And without really answering, I'm just gonna kind of go over and I'd like to steal the guard's badge.
As Norik face palms.
Fran is trying to look for any good loot.
Give me an investigation. He does have his baton on him.
Ah!
He does have his baton on him.
Norik is gonna look at Rayanne, just at that. What are you doing? Type of look.
What? He's not gonna need it.
In fact, Norik's gonna look at her in a very kind of like kind of a taunting manner, like, you should be better than this.
He's not going to need it. What's so bad about me?
It's like Norik's looking down on her right now, but not
recycling.
really down, and just kind of that cross arm, like
That's cool, dude. That is very cool.
almost like a parent looking at their child of, okay, almost wants to say go sit in timeout, but doesn't quite have that power.
Okay. I've also, someone pointed out, I'd also like to take the whistle, and then I'd like to roll medicine to see how many hit points this guard has.
It would be none because he is peppered with arrows and he looks very dead. Super
I'm
dead.
just wondering if it's negative or 0.
It would be in the negative range. That he's
Okay.
out.
Okay.
He's not gonna revive from this.
Okay. Just making sure, because potential shenanigans, but that's okay.
Yep.
But I'm gonna...
So before you go on, I heard Taz trying to say something.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
Tabby's trying to catch up to Flea.
Cool. We'll get to that little chase scene in a moment. Alonzo, what are you doing? Sorry for the interruption.
I'm gonna grab, along with the badge, I'm also gonna take the guard's whistle.
Okay.
Because someone pointed out that could prove very useful. And that's totally something Alonzo would do. And then he's going to look at them and go, well, do we want to hang it around until we'll cut with the body, or do we want to do something about it?
We should get rid of it.
Yes, I think that would be expedient.
Darn, if only I had that ring.
The crossbow, perhaps?
What does the crossbow do in this situation?
Does it turn them to stone?
Doesn't matter if he's stone, he's still a body. And you said it was only temporary.
Mark's gonna pipe up and say,
Krakatur's gonna walk
involved
up.
in this, but if you turned him to stone and threw him in some water, he'd sink, right?
He'd sink anyway, but we don't want to cart a body through the streets.
Could you turn him to stone and then smash him?
That seems noisy.
It was an idea. I didn't say it was perfect.
I mean,
if we turn
Is there a sewer around here?
If we turned him to stone, I just had another funny idea. We could set him up as a statue, and then when he turns back, we'll be far away.
Doesn't matter. I disguised as Clarkson. If there's a body left, they'll know it wasn't him. And they'll pin it on someone else.
So
I could just eat him.
I was gonna say Flea can eat him, but we're not over there.
Yeah. So, Krakatur, as you're running away, you start hearing this conversation of what to do with a body, and what's up? What's going in your mind? Like, what's happening?
He's gonna turn around and he's just gonna start hacking away at this thing because Kazu is still in control. Just this should hide it. Flea, eat up.
So
I'm gonna eat.
Yes, that will surely make it easier to clean up.
And Nark at this
Can I get
took a few steps back and just kind of started retching.
Oh, can I take his heart too? I want another one.
Yes.
Sure. Okay, everybody who's disgusted by this, please make a con save too.
Oh, good.
Apparently, this is not the most. Well, actually, you have seen more gruesome things.
We're used to this. I mean, this is not new. Hey, Flea, after you're done with supper, maybe we can track down those, people that got away, the 3 girls.
Yeah, I can do that.
And you hear off to the side.
And we're out in the middle of the street here, eating a body. Maybe we should take this someplace else.
You guys are actually in an alley, and there's a darkness spell like right behind you.
I mean, I'm almost done at this point. I mean, I'm a pretty quick eater.
Rand's kind of shuffling and thinking.
I attack the darkness.
You just start practicing your moves on the darkness. Cool.
Magic missile.
So, Rand, what are you doing?
And she's just kind of contemplating. She's like, I wonder what happened to my mom. I'm kind of worried. I've been having some weird dreams about her.
I think you should be pretty worried about her. I felt a little uneasy myself. Flea can probably track her down after our supper.
I think after watching that, I'm going to be having some weird dreams too.
Between bites, I will say to Rayan, yeah, I could probably find her for a fee. Find her fee,
Hey, Flea, you missed an ear right there by your foot.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
Does anyone have a way to wash away all the blood?
No, not me.
Wait, I have a water skin that comes with my burglar's pack.
Anybody have a servant? No?
I'm just gonna take out my water skin and just douse it very expertly. Just kind of wash it away into the gutter.
Rand just goes, a servant. That's cute.
Unseen servant,
And Nark just kind of kick some dust over the blood spots, trying to kick some of the street.
Oh, like there are no blood spots in this wretched city.
Yeah, there's probably old ones in this area. So you take a few minutes, like the 10 minutes, go by, the darkness goes away, Flea has a full belly and a new heart. And, yeah, I mean, the night after this is relatively calm. Like, people, how long do you stay there?
Well, first of all, I'm going to use Druidcraft to try to use my tiny little raindrops to wash away as much blood as I can.
Okay, you start making raindrops, and you realize the air is cold enough. You start snowing on it.
Oops.
Or are you in full control of that?
I don't know. I don't know. It says I can make a harmless sensory effect that will predict the weather. So I guess it just whatever is happening. So I guess snow.
Okay, yeah. You make it snow. It's pretty.
And then I'm gonna put the pretty
others and
snowflake right next to my face with all my blood on it.
Nark's gonna lean over to the others and say, "Who is this guy?"
Rand's gonna lean over to Flea and she's like, "All right, you said you could find her. What's the fee?"
I don't know what you got.
Would a dagger do?
No,
You know what?
maybe more than a
If that's the
dagger.
best offer, I'll
It's like that's no, flee. That's your mother. I mean, she probably wants more than that.
Yeah, I think you've got more than that. Lord Flea's services are worth a lot more.
Depends on the mother.
Do you want your mother? I mean, we could find her, but yes, Flea is very expensive, as they say.
5 gold?
He deals, and she pushes Flea, like puts a hand over Flea's mouth a little bit. He deals in magic items.
I do have a sack of magical beans.
Yep, that'll do.
Magic Flea? Oh, okay. Magical beans. I've heard bad stories about beans.
Oh, those things.
What do these magic beans do?
They come in handy if you want someone to forget something.
Oh
yes,
my
that
gosh.
would be quite useful.
Give me all the beans.
Rand just hands over the sack of beans.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. JP Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.